The right-wing and religious fundamentalists are really starting to gather steam worldwide. Misinformation, misrepresentation of facts, and outright lying are all tactics used to sway the public opinion for the economic gain of a few. Fox News wanted to open Fox News Canada, but first they lobbied the Canadian government to strike a silly Canadian law that deems lying on a news show as against the law. They lost, and there's no Fox News Canada. Those who have no facts to back up their argument often resort to a tactic of misrepresentation. Your liberty is under attack! Or, as a last resort, name-calling liberal rubbish. The best weapon for the soundbite is to perpetuate a known untruth. The 9/11 terrorists got in via Canada. Especially if it causes distraction, the more outlandish the claim, the better. I'm going to build colonies on the moon. The poor opponents to this endless slew of drivel have to rely on facts and common knowledge of the proven, kind, and even, gasp, scholars and scientists. The story doesn't change much. Yeah, heard it all before. No story here. Oh, the scientists, righties, sworn enemies, even worse than intellectuals. Yes, they hate people who devote their lives to higher thinking, to discover truth, obviously not to be trusted. Who's coming to dinner? A flat earther or Richard Dawkins? Yes, the flat earther would be funny for a while, but it is dinner. I'll take Richard. Pol Pot also hated intellectuals. Things didn't work out that well for either side in that one. That seems to be a big difference between sides of the center. On one side, every effort is made to give equal treatment to all people and even manage natural resources for sustainability. That would be like caring for people who are not even born yet and species that aren't extinct yet. The other side wants it all. Now. The future is just that. Worry is for the weak, and resource management is a tool of the anti-capitalist and anti-theist. Is it really a simple choice of one side, everyone wins, on the other side, only a few win, but they win and many suffer? Quick, do you want to live in Northern Europe or Middle East? One has one of the most highly educated populations. The other does not allow half of their people to get educated. Education is a threat to unjust leaders. In the Dark Ages, many could not read, yet they were devoted to the teachings of a book. Oh, they had a guy to read it for them, but I suspect it was not long before those guys had fun with the whole "the book says" line. Don't you believe the book, reader? See for yourself. How's your Latin? No, eh? If you have any more questions, I'll be happy to answer, once I've tied you to a stake and set you ablaze. Okay? Thank you, and good day. There is another place where the book readers rule, rather uppity as a lot of the followers have never read the thing because they were denied education. All they know is what the book readers tell them, that if they do everything, they will be greatly rewarded. If not, the suffering will be for an eternity. Some choice. I'd go into panic too if I thought my eternal happiness in the afterlife was threatened. Yet this is going on today. Everyone has their day in the sun, I guess. You know the areas I'm talking about. Don't make me draw you a picture. So the people who can read their own books and decide for themselves what the book says are considered enemies, are derided, called names, and have terrible stories made up about them. Some institutions need enemies to exist because otherwise we would have happiness and nobody would need the simplistic explanation as to why. The bad man won't stop.